All right, so track number 3 on this record. First of all, we're just super. We're real humbled that basically it's called "That's All We Know," and it's got one of our biggest inspirations, the guy who basically paved the way for us to be doing what we're doing. Bubba Sparks has blessed this track with his greatness.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely, man. It's you know, when I heard the track, I was like, man, this is it. And you know, wrote a couple of verses, loved it, and then you know, kind of was coming up with some stuff for the hook. Kind of, you know, told Derek my ideas and everything was, but then he took those ideas and turned it into an awesome hook. And then you know, on top of that, he calls me one day. He's like, Bubba did his verse on that. I said, what?
Yeah.
So awesome.
Yeah, actually, Bubba was over here. We was already recording some stuff for a project that Bubba's actually doing with us, and he was over here doing. We was writing some stuff for that, and we was tying up this album, and I still had an open verse on this particular song, and I was like, man, no, actually, it was done. It was done,
yeah.
And I made an open verse because I was like, Bubba, while you're here, I was like, I got a track, man. You got to get on this Jawga Boyz Dez album. He was like, put it on, let's get it done, you know. So
and that's awesome.
Yeah.
And D touched on it a little before, but you know, Bubba, huge influence on what we did. You know, what we do now. I mean, you know, I always liked hip hop, always listened to hip hop, you know, but. Quite honestly, Bubba made it for me, made it okay to rap about country stuff, which is all. It's funny. This is called "That's All We Know." I mean, that's all I knew, you know. But growing up on a farm and all of that, and it's like, wow, man, this dude's coming out of, you know, Athens, LaGrange, and you know, this dude's rapping about country stuff, and so, you know, just a huge honor for us to be on the same song as Bubba. So definitely appreciate you coming through with that.
Yeah, because there was a time when we was coming up that you know, even though we grew up in the country, you know, we grew up during a time like at our high school, it was still looked down upon if you was a redneck or a country boy. So, you know, it was real cool that we could make music and talk about that we're proud where we came from, we're proud about how we grew up and what we did. And you know, Bubba was one of the main ones that you know, spoke to us and you know, basically was saying what we've been wanting to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So track number 3, "That's All We Know," featuring Bubba Sparks, which is, you know, I mean, I may end up saying this about every track on here, but that's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a good one.
Yeah.